Welcome back to Brian and the Judge.
Thank you very much, Brian.
The British bombings, has it made you revisit your stance on the war on terror?
Well, what is my stance on war on terror?
Well, you've got to define it and tell me if it changes.
Well, here, I'll tell you, I'll define it. That it shouldn't be a war. We've had terrorism from the beginning of time. We're going to have it to the end of time. What we need to do is look upon terror as a police issue and an intelligence issue. They didn't do it with the army called out and invading parts of Britain. They did it with police work, and they did it with intelligence work.
But do you want to stop it?
Stop what?
The war. Do you want to stop these attacks from coming from a coordinated fashion? And if you find out that that headquarters...
Why would anybody want to... That's idiocy. Don't put me in a box like that. That's a terrible gotcha question. Nobody wants the war on terror to continue. The question is what is the best way to wage
right. So let me finish my question. So you don't answer the wrong question. Let me finish my question. Okay. What happens is, if you want to stop it and you find out that the center of the operations is in a certain place, whether it's the back end of Pakistan, that tribal area, or whether it's in Iraq.
We have those forces designed for that task, and they can be properly used in that regard. Does that answer your question?
That's in one respect, but while you kill the general, you also have to kill the soldiers. Don't you agree?
Where do you find the soldiers?
Well, it looks like we're finding them pretty quick.
Where?
Well, number one, there's 1,500 right now in Iraq, correct?
How did they get there?
And there's about, let me see. I'll answer both of them. I'll finish your answer. Finish your question. And I would say there's probably, low estimate, 6,000 in Afghanistan.
Wait a second. You don't know any of those numbers?
Well, okay, I just won't believe anything the government tells me that you were once a part of.
What is it?
Do you think Iran has missile technology?
It doesn't make any difference.
Why?
Well, why are they going to use it against us?
Well, let me see. Through different covert acts and terrorist acts.
Are you familiar with Iran's history for the last 100 years?
Okay.
They've never attacked anybody.
Let me ask them. Was the Khobar Towers a Iranian job?
I don't know. Do you know?
Well, put it this way. Am I in the CIA? No. But if I'm to believe all the intelligence, it was an Iranian job.
What intelligence? You're not in the CIA.
Okay, wait a second. So should I not use a computer because I can't make one? I mean, what does that mean? Because I'm not actually going in with face paint on my hands and knees into Iran myself, trying to go into their files. Does that mean I can't assume that they did the Khobar Towers?
Why should you assume?
It's an Iranian job that's been pinned back to them by all different intelligence outfits. So I'm supposed to blow up every intelligence report.
Be serious. You're prepared to go to war with Iran over that statement? My God, Iran hasn't been at war.
You said, why would Iran attack us? I don't know. They took 52 hostages. I don't know. They're killing us inside Iran. I don't know. Today they were just linked succinctly to the operation inside Karbala, where our guys were captured inside with Hezbollah. Are they financing Hezbollah?
I don't know that. Do you?
Do I know the Earth is round? I wasn't in the space shuttle. I'm not able to look back and see this perfectly round blue marble. Does that mean the Earth is not round?
Oh, please. Let's have an intelligent discussion here, and let's just move it back a hair. Here, Iran, for the last 110 years, has never attacked anybody. Never been at war except when they were attacked.
Except they do it the cowardly way, through terrorism financing. They do it through the financing Hezbollah.
What do you think?
We just scooped up 6 of their guys over the last 3 months, Senator. 6 of their guys in the last 3 months who are financing and training people inside Iraq. But I guess they made that up, and I'm astute.
No, wait a second. Here, our military grabbed 5 or 6 people that they said were embassy people, diplomats, and then they turned around and retaliated. That's a provocation. That could take us to war. But these people don't want to go to war with us. They're afraid of us. And that's the reason why they're rushing headlong to try and get some nuclear capability when they won't even have it for 5 to 10 years. But here, what about our acts? For the last 26 years, we've sanctioned them. And then we've turned around and we tried to get regime change through the CIA. The president has just announced, well, we're no longer going to do it violently. We're going to try to do it unviolently. that kind of admission, what do you think? How do you think they react over there?
You're all over the place. I don't even know where to. I mean, first off, if Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt view Iran as a threat and a problem, don't you think that we have the right to do the same thing?
Wait a second. What are they the problem of? We're the ones that destroyed their democracy. Do you know anything about that? What about the people that they have over there that shows that we have been paying people to destabilize their government? What is that, an act of war?
It's amazing to me, and this is what drives people in the military crazy than anything else. You always assume America has the worst intentions.
No, I don't.
The execution may be off.
I do.
But you assume that we're trying to destabilize that country, what, for oil?
Of course.
So you think we want Iranians' oil?
You don't think we don't want...
No, we want to be a customer. We would like to be a customer to their oil. We don't want to own their oil.
I would think that Fox News would be very au courant of what the neocons put on paper in 1997. And that is, invade Iraq, invade Iran, invade Syria, and invade Saudi Arabia so the United States of America can control the oil of the world and back up that economic hegemony with our military power. Now, if you want to be an imperialist nation, fine. That's what you two want. I don't want any part of that. Are you oblivious to the fact that after 9/11 they offered all of their files on terrorists worldwide? We never answered their call. Are you aware of the fact that last year...
You know why? Because I didn't see those files myself, and I had to go by intelligence reports, so they can't be true. It can't be true.
We didn't. Wait a second. Nor did America, because we didn't even take up their offer.
How do you know it's true? Because you read the papers?
Oh, hey,
I've been reading the papers, and I thought it was true. You just told me to discount all of it.
I'm telling you, it is true that they made the offer. Now, if you question that, and it is true that last year they made the offer.
You just picking and choosing what you want to believe in.
Well, wait a second.
And when you talk about the American public now being in support of a war, is it true or false, since you know history so well, that even when France was invaded by the Nazis, the American public still didn't want to go into war?
Oh, come on, please. Don't bring up that canard. Stay current. Huh? Please, stay current.
Unless you want to go back and talk about Iranian history in 1950.
Well, no, that's 52. 52, 53, and the CIA overthrew a duly elected government.
So it's the 40s that turned you off. The 50s is where we're current.
Why would the 40s turn me off?
Because you just told me not to go back into the past, but you want me to go back to 1952, but not back to 1944.
I enlisted in the service because I felt that our country should be defended.
All right.
We have a right wing, a left wing, and no wing.
So we have democracy.
Wait a second. Those people are elected to office over there.
Oh, yeah, that goes well.
Yeah.
They eliminated the first 20 candidates until they got Ahmadinejad and Ayatollah Khomeini.
Stealing the election down in Florida? Come on.
No, they didn't steal anything down in Florida, but if you want to rehash that, that's fine.
Oh, no, I don't want to rehash that. There's a lot of factual stuff out there. They stole it in 2000, and they stole it...
Who's they, Republicans?
Who else do you think it is?
Oh, because you're a Democrat.
No.
And I'll get 20 Democrats, the Republicans will say that...
Don't lay that number on me.
Okay, that's right. The American public accepts the fact that the election was stolen.
Listen, yeah, that's right. Our elections were stolen. Who are we to stand above the rest of
we are the
society?
best country in the history of the world, and we're the standing democracy, the most vibrant economy, and the most worthy defense with the most creative, enterprising people in the history of the planet. That's why.
Well, boy, I'll tell you, you know what you are? You're called a jingoist. That means you'll apologize. It's my country, right or wrong. Is that right? Is that your position?
No. I see my country right in their intentions.
What about
if the execution is off? When are they wrong? Am I wrong in not admitting that there was no? We got to go.
No more Mau Mau.
All right.
Okay.
Senator Mike Gravel, thank you.